The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football States, joined here in the group by a couple of legends, and yes, please do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bulls will come forward and crank us up. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He only needs a circle of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Bearcats. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
That'll be his last little punt. Pick him.
Yes.
Pacific time too.
Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
There's so many guys on this offense that can hurt you for explosive plays. You saw a huge gain there coming on the ground.
And the defense sort of, at some point, a couple of guys said, yeah, I'm not going to catch him. Let me just coast on in on this one.
You've got to make the first attempt to tackle. If you don't get this guy down on the ground right away, you better have lots of bodies running towards him because he will kill you with the speed.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning and build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him still on his feet. Ready to grab it and rest himself. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get there. Stop 19. Anderson wants to throw. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag was wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. From the gun, the running back working the road. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Gage. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Oh my gosh.
And he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one. He steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Fucking wipe my nose. They just fucking play around me.
In their own territory.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
A 1st down run in the red zone.
I'm gonna pick that shit out, bro. Stop playing with me.
And finally, the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake.
Oh, come on. Keep reaching.
The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards.
There we go.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
Fuck.
The Bulls looking to convert on 4th down.
29 Philly.
Power ahead.
Yes, sir.
He's stopped back down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal. They'll have it at the 3. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Know how to do this one. Nope.
Oh! There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. While we're only through 1, these
Another playbook choice.
have been lighting up.
You must see what playbook I played.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd.
Unless you in the league already. Yes, I roll with Hawaii with this scheme.
Anderson will throw.
Why you going so slow, bro?
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout.
I'm going for it.
Great job by the defense, forcing it 3.
It is.
Good job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt, get them the football back in great field position.
I'm trying to get a lead, really. And I think I just passed it wrong. giving it back to him, really. To be honest. Right there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ooh.
He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. The long pass on the
Oh my gosh, bro.
I tell you what, I can justify it. It's really short. It's 4th and medium on your side of the territory. Man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Yeah. I guess I didn't deserve that stop, so.
The snap sets up the throw. That's a
Come on, man. React. He giving it right back to you.
connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In a sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own
This wasn't
goal
a play
line.
I
And a
wanted.
phenomenal
Come on.
job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
There we go.
Quick
I
timeout
pressed the
by
wrong
the
goddamn
defense
thing.
there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
Put
call.
this on this shit.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Let's go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He was looking for some place to put his feet on the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's got the tight end. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Oh, man.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
You gotta take seize of the opportunity. I stopped
From
him.
this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good.
Get that
Right
turnover, dog.
down the middle. That'll bring him to
He kicked it to him again.
and for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors.
I'll give it to him.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening
Yes,
in
he
a
is.
great top 25 matchup. Mississippi State is down, but
Yeah, I think I should have went for that.
Cowboys win inside Davis Wade Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all.
Let's see if he go for it again.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans losing their lead.
His movement was so weird. Like he just stood back.
Give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and it created a negative play.
Anderson wants to throw. He lets one fly deep.
My God, bro.
Complete, going for the
What's going on?
explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
You can't make a pass
On
now.
3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab.
Yeah.
25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10.
He sounds like a runabout.
He leaves it with his back.
Good shit, man. He popped up.
Somehow, who knows how they got that thing.
Damn.
I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hampton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense?
Yeah,
They
he
have so
came
many
in.
first downs. It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Here's the handoff. Finds a little space.
Hello? What's with that juice?
To get it into enemy territory, they're down at the 43-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example.
The Cavs ham?
Rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's got
Yeah.
it on the run. Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the
I'm gonna throw it at you, bro. You on that with a linebacker. I don't trust it.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits him in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Way to get there.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay down and close it.
We've reached the 2-minute
You got the
timeout,
feel, yeah.
and a score on this drive would do
That's staying in the
wonders
flow.
for their confidence.
Yep.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Just stop
And
it.
he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
I'm gonna jump that route. Don't
really
you
has
go
a
there,
lot of
RPO.
confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Grab in the middle, it's Gage.
He's falling all over the game.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up.
Beautiful person.
Making side adjustments here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Back to throw, time running.
Get to him.
short in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Gage.
Oh, okay.
A lot of room there
He
on
got
that
hurt.
screen passes. It just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
Let's see what he can do with it.
That's a good delta back there, man. I'm just trying to spread the wheel. I'm just gonna toss it up to my boy.
Anderson will throw. He's going for it all.
Oh.
And that ball is home inside the 35.
What happened right there? Oh well.
And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I was confused.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that
I'm gonna take
in
it.
the regular season with
And I
this
think he
week
tried to
12.
click on and go for the ball.
This offense
I
is
think that's
top
what
10
it
in the
was.
country in points per game because they've got
And that was just a
lot of
horrible
speed.
throw by
They've got
Dan
home
Anderson.
hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Yeah.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side.
And quarterback and receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it in the middle. It's Porter. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
29 Philly.
To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
He mad to devour. Look that bitch out.
It is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Bearcats will move away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
To the air on second down. Puts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air.
Dude, it's coming back.
He'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job there understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's gained. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end.
Switch off
And
and
he's
over.
knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, not down because the
Slants
quarterback's
out
got to
again.
get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pushing to the right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Out of bounds he goes, they'll mark it at the 16.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
The Bulls had
He ain't covering nobody over here.
to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He wants to change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the score.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. Going over the top. Pulls in the deep ball. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Porter.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands and get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it's still a positive game.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off play action. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
That's
You're not
Latham.
covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
Here we go.
They'll try the run. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the change, and they're set up at the 41.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
On the double.
The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Jackrabbit. Pilot.
Back to pass on second down. Ryan's his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Okay,
And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, it's Gage. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
I tell you what, they're down. They're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. The run game has not been the problem today.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He stopped just short of the goal line, and they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they add 6 more to the red circle house. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. Just doing big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns on the ground for the Big Five.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He is looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And some room to work. Got enough for the first down. Into the secondary on the right. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Green 25.
And it's intercepted, baby, breathing more life into this team.
This offense really felt coming into today. They were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, lets him get away from him a little bit. That was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover. Hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. Oh, down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the...
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes the offense on first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Tough run at this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one, a 40-yard try coming. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring this one out. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
From the shotgun, the handoff is back.
And I kind of like how they're running back in this way. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it.
I would love to see a team that is the greatest play call ever. The offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Trying to pound it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. Got to kick the extra point right now. You've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The handoff keep working on that clock. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they gotta get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Right back to the well. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bearcats enter the final minute with the lead. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
GG.